The 2021 Miami Open. No Roger. No Rafa. No Novak. Nobody cares. Oh man. I mean, woo. You know, James Blake is having a rough time going, how and why did I get involved with this tournament? It couldn't go any worse. Their third year in the new venue, it's a dumpster fire. I'm sorry. I hate to be negative, but like, are you excited? Just come on in, give me your honest opinion. Give me something. I like to be positive. Let's be honest. On these lives, I'm positive, I'm negative. I kind of call it like I see it. And I think this is going to be a tough tournament to sell and for people to get excited about going. It almost feels a little bit like the Atlanta Open that we have in the summer. And Atlanta supposedly, I guess, is a tennis town. No one goes to that tournament, guys. No one goes to watch John Isner play. Francis Tiafoe has gone there to play. People don't go. Like, it's a good thing that you cannot have full capacity. You can always make the excuse, well, the crowds aren't there because you can't have the crowds there. That is actually a blessing because I think they were going to have a very tough time filling those seats with the lineup that they have to work with. And this tournament is just going to be watched by the diehards like us. I'll be watching. I'll be rooting. I'm sure the tournament, as all tournaments, are going to have some great moments. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in what's happening. Everyone is bailing. Yeah, besides Roger, Rafa, Novak, which hurts. It's like poof, poof, poof. Take that, James Blake tournament organizer. Then Dominic Thiem's not there either. A lot of players not there, guys. Who are we going to get excited about and watch? Too hot in Miami, football stadium for 10. Yeah, I don't like the football stadium thing. I just don't like it. I thought the other venue was much, much better. I really like the other venue. It was awesome. I've gone to that tournament. And another thing, too, is speaking of when I went to that tournament years ago, ages ago, like 10 plus years ago, I think I went to that tournament. This goes to show how amazing Roger and Rafa have been. And the tournament, when you go, it really hits you in the face. Let me know if you guys have gone to a tournament. It really hits you in the face who's carrying the tour. When you go and you go walk in, you're going to see pictures of Roger and Rafa. Of course, Novak was a big deal then too. He was there. But clearly, it was Roger and Rafa's tournament. Like all the billboards had there. When you go in to buy stuff, it's all Roger and Rafa shirts. Like that's what they're buying. Like it's like 89% that, and then another 20 to 30% Serena Williams. That's it. Maybe Naomi Osaka can draw there. She's becoming a bit of a star. Maybe people will go there because she's there. I know I'm doing an ATP draw show right now, but I'm really thinking the women have to save this tournament, to be honest. And the year I went, I remember Wozniacki was #1 in the world. The year I went, just so you know what a big draw Roger and Rafa were. Roger played in the daytime. It was packed on a Tuesday. I watched on a Tuesday, guys. Stands packed. Tuesday daytime, Roger plays. Rafa plays at night, and Dwayne Wade and LeBron James did the. That's how long ago it was. The Miami Heat. They played with Miami Heat. They did the coin toss for Rafa. Rafa played, I think, Nishikori when Nishikori was first coming on, and again, absolutely packed. He was the warm-up match for Wozniacki, who was #1 in the world at the time. At the time, Rafa was not #1 in the world, but he packed it. Then Wozniacki came on for the main event, and everybody left. They had buses lined up, and everybody was going to their bus. No one cared. So it just goes to show how much people are into watching Roger and Rafa and how little they care about a lot of other players. So, like, what are you excited about? Let me read some. Let me read some comments here just so we can see. Biscayne was beautiful. Yeah, it was a great tournament. Even Murray pulled out. Did Murray pull out? Murray's out too, guys. Not that he would have. I don't think he would have gone that far. He looks rough to me when he's out there. I think he's hurting more than he likes to admit, or at least he can't move like he used to. I remember Fed Sunshine double just like yesterday. Saw him at Indian Wells that 2017 year. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Amazing year for Roger. Diego says definitely Rafa, Novak, Fed are playing this tournament next year to make up for this one. Well, you hope so. I don't know. It's going to be rough. Biscayne always sold out. They need to put the tournament back there. Yeah, I don't know why they left that. That was a bad move. Jim says 2017. Yeah. Roger played doubles with Stan the Man, 11 a.m. first round. Yeah, it was packed, right? I'm telling you, anything revolving Roger and Rafa packed. That is why it's not fair for equal amount of prize money, ATP, WTA. Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm sure if Serena went out there, there's a lot of Wozniacki was just never, she was kind of boring to watch. Great player, but boring to watch. If Serena was playing after, I went, we're talking about equal prize money. You could say that, hey, they played 3 out of 5, the women played 2 out of 3. But I will say this. I went to watch Serena in Cincinnati. Serena packs out the stands. Whether you like her, you don't like her, Serena packs the stands out. It's full when Serena plays. Murray is way past his prime. I agree. So, yeah, let's take a look at the draw. I'm going to pull up the screen. We'll take a look at the draw. Let's see if we see anything exciting. Let's try and get excited. Let me know as we go through these. Keep commenting and let me know what we get excited about. But I'm going to share the screen. We'll take a look at the draw in Miami. We'll see what we can see. We'll see what might save this tournament, if anything can. So I'm even going to, let's see if I can make this. Yeah, it's 150%. That's good. Okay, so you guys should be able to see this pretty good. So Daniel Medvedev, #1 seed. First of all, well-deserved. Daniel Medvedev racking up wins, being very consistent, great player, interesting to watch, bordering on some star power, but also very, very lacking. He's like, he just hasn't done enough yet to where I think people like he's becoming a household name. You got to win a major. And at times he can, like, it's weird. Like sometimes him being weird turns me on to him. Like I like him. And then sometimes it turns me off. Like I'm like, he's a kooky guy. Like, I think it was in Rotterdam. He literally hit a backhand and then spun around, did a circle on purpose. I thought, what is that about? Like, what is going on? He's got almost like I hate to say this, like a Unabomber type quality. Like I could see him going insane someday and having people like down in his basement. You ever see him go on the court with his pasty hands when he gets his hands all pasty? Why does he do that? I'm backing on him, and I actually like him, but I don't know. I'm hot and cold on Medvedev. But he's the #1 seed. He is the #1 seed, guys. This is what we have to look forward to after Roger and Rafa and Novak hang it up. Like we need to find the fountain of youth soon. Okay, Sam Querrey, he's an American. No one's going to watch Sam Querrey play. No one's going to watch Sam Querrey. Felicio Lopez, great career. Love to watch him play. Don't think he's going to go very far in the tournament. Opelka, boring, big serve. Daniel Evans, exciting match against Federer. He's exciting only when he plays Federer. No one's going to watch Daniel Evans play. Francis Tiafoe, another one of our Americans. Wishing him well in the tournament. Doesn't look like he's seeded here, huh? So, again, American, but Americans, we only care about stars. He's not a star. No one's going to go support him. Felix Auger-Aliassime, Lajovic. First of all, that's a great first-round match. Are they playing each other? No. Okay, they're in opposite. Thank God. I didn't want them to both be out. Lajovic is a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch. Felix Auger seem a lot of fun to watch. I really need this guy to start winning more. He had a great match against Tsitsipas in the Acapulco tournament. I need to see more of that from this guy. He can be a star, but he's got to win a lot more before he's on the radar with people. But 11 seed here, would love to see him go deep. He's somebody that hopefully, at least for the tennis knowledgeable fans, he's somebody that maybe we can start to get excited about. Mackenzie McDonald, again, no one cares. John Isner, love John Isner, amazing career. Hopefully he can do very well at Miami Open. I know a couple years ago he got to the finals against Fed, and has he won a Miami Open? I have a feeling he might have won one too. Playing Struth first round. Are they playing each other first round, or is that not right? Am I not reading that right? I think they're playing each other first round. If I'm reading that draw right. That could be a first tough round matchup, but maybe I'm not reading that right. Let's see. Bye. Boom. Is he up here? It's so faint. These lines are so faint. Maybe he's going to play up here. Anyway, John Isner, I wish him well. Georgia Bulldog. I'm a Georgia Bulldog, so I hope he does well. Lloyd Harris getting exciting. Lloyd Harris is getting exciting to watch. He's starting to really win some matches, be consistent. I would love this guy to become a star. I think he's got a great game. Bautista Agut, no one cares. Alexander Zverev. Ooh, this could be a tough match. This guy's great. Alcaraz, he's up and coming teenager. I would love to see him win. Okay, Zverev, you got to give this guy credit. Okay, a lot of people bag on Zverev. I've been guilty of myself, but look how clutch he was to come back against Tsitsipas. I really want Tsitsipas to win in Acapulco. I think that would have been good for tennis. Great for him. He's been working so hard. He was looking unbelievable up 4-1. I turned off the TV because I thought, oh, he's got this in the bag, and it was getting late. And I thought, okay, cool. Tsitsipas going to win this tournament. I wake up the next day, look at the scores. Zverev somehow pulled it out. You got to give this guy credit. A lot of people like to call him a choker. I've done it myself. And somehow, let's face it, got to the finals of the U.S. Open. That's a huge result. Winning Acapulco, the guy gave Djokovic a very tough match at the Australian Open, maybe the toughest match at the Australian Open, right? So he is playing pretty well. So can we get behind Zverev? That's a big question. Can you get behind Alexander Zverev? Let me see some comments here. I'm going to come back. Stop sharing the screen for a second. See what you guys are saying. And yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Isner won Miami. Yeah, biggest tournament win. I thought I was right. The women will draw the fans. They need to. Medvedev tried to fight with Tsitsipas. Yeah, that was very entertaining. That would be great. We need to see more fights on the tour for this to last. How about Karatsev? Amazing. Yeah, he's awesome. I love Karatsev. What a Cinderella story that is. Murray pulled out versus Lloyd Harris. Have you seen Lloyd Harris? Yes, Lloyd Harris is. Oh, have I seen Lloyd Harris's girlfriend? Yes, she is attractive. She will be a draw, maybe. Show me something, Zverev. Yes, Isner beat Sasha in a Miami final. Zverev. It's just like as a one-liner. Zverev. Okay, let's go back to the draw. And let's see what else we see. Again, this guy is awesome. Alcaraz, I really hope that he can make a nice living on the tour and become a top 10 player. He's pretty exciting to watch. Bashvili, big win in Doha. That was pretty awesome. Took out our man Fed, broke everybody's heart. Then Federer broke our heart by basically saying he's not really ready to be on the tour right now. He needs more training. So that's like a huge question mark. Is he in trouble physically? That's what I'm worried about, Fed. Or is he just going to be incredible at Wimbledon? Please, Roger, please win Wimbledon. Save this year for us. 2020 was so rough, and this is starting out rough. Yannick Sinner, 21 seed. Love this guy. I think a lot of people are rooting for Sinner to be a star. I think a lot of people really want Sinner to be uh, a Wimbledon champion, U.S. Open. We want him to be a Grand Slam winner, right? I mean, does everybody love Yannick Sinner? I think we really like him. I think we like the way he hits the ball. I think we like his demeanor. I think we like his competitiveness. I think people are hungry to see Sinner step up. To me, he's amazing. He's had amazing results for a kid that young. But as we know, stars are made as teenage champions have been made as teenagers. You don't have to wait a decade for a champion. Look at Becker, look at McEnroe, look at Borg. So many. Look at Sampras, look at Agassi. So Sinner, if you are the real deal, you got to go deep in this tournament. You got to start going deep in some of these tournaments. What Sinner has, we're giving him the pass right now. He shows signs of life. He's winning some big matches, but you know, he still is losing overall. He's not winning many tournaments. He hasn't come close to winning a Grand Slam or anything like that. And so somebody said like he's as mentally tough as Rafael Nadal. That was one of the comments one time. Like, what? Like he's got potential to be really awesome. But I mean, to compare him to Nadal, Nadal, I think at 18 years old was number 2 in the world. So it's a long way to go, buddy. Long way to go to start filling those shoes. All right, let's see what else we got. Kiefer is an exciting player. Did well in Acapulco. Don't think people are going to be too excited about him, though. Steve Johnson, another one of our Americans. No one cares. Karen Kechenov. I don't understand why this guy does not go further in tournaments consistently. I really like his game. I like his personality. But I don't know. He's got to start winning a lot more consistently before I put my heart and soul into him. Dimitrov, baby fed. A baby fed is a lot like a lot of these names on the list here. You know what I mean? Like if you compare him to so many players that we got so excited about over the years, Dimitrov was one of those players. He was young. He looked just like Federer. He had all the flash. We thought, oh my gosh, could this guy replace Federer at some point? He plays just like him. He looks awesome. Great personality. Has had a very solid career, of course, but never became the household name that he really could have been. I mean, he had the full package. He had the looks. He had the game. He just never materialized into a big champion. Of course, he's always a favorite, I think, of people who like tennis. We always love to see Grigor win. I really love Grigor. Be great if he could go far in this tournament. But I'm really looking for somebody, the next gen. I'd like to see a next gen go all the way and win this tournament. Or Karetsev. I would root for Karetsev to win. Taylor Fritz, maybe the only American I'm excited about in the world in tennis. Since Naomi Osaka, who is not an American, I guess, even though she certainly has lived here her whole life and sounds just like one, but doesn't claim to be an American. So I guess Taylor Fritz, my favorite American. And I hope that he does very, very well. I would love to see him pull off a Cinderella story. He's been working really hard. He's been having some big wins. He's like flying right under the radar because he's winning enough to where you notice he's getting better and he seems like he's ready. But yeah, he just falls short. He just falls short of breaking through to semifinals and finals and winning tournaments. He's so close. So close. Let's come back. Let's see what you guys are thinking about this. I'm sure we're having some more amazing comments. Okay. So Sasha Zverev has a shot to win this event, especially with his serve. Absolutely, he does. Absolutely, he does. Well, he's the 3rd seed, and he just won in Acapulco. Big win against Tsitsipas. Got to count the guy in. Can't count him out. Federer is working on new shots. Yeah, okay. What new shots does he need to work on? Sinner is awesome, says Andrew. Sinner loves. I think a lot of people love Sinner. Sinner has a lot of power behind his shots. Yes, he does. Fritz is burning out already. Why is Fritz burning out? What do you mean Fritz is burning out? He's playing great. What do you mean? Fritz is having a resurgence here this year. I don't think he's burning out. Diego says Roddick predicted Opelka to be the next American Grand Slam winner. Well, I think Roddick's way off on that. Dimitrov has burned out. Dimitrov may be burned out, but look, he's 9 seed. I think he's actually getting racking up some wins. And Dimitrov really loves tennis. I think he's just doing his thing. He's out there in the tour. He's making a great living. He's having fun. He's working hard. Don't see him as a threat to win a Grand Slam tournament or, really carry our sport. Fritz pushed Djokovic to a 5-setter at the Australian Open this year. Absolutely. Fritz is showing some signs of life. He could go deep. Okay, let's like this video, by the way. If you're watching this video and you're enjoying this, please give it a like so more people see it after we stop this live. A lot of times when we have a small live, next day it can still get a couple thousand views. So please help me out and like the video. Let's see who else we're excited about. David Goffin, no. Diego Schwartzman seems to me, he's a very exciting player, by the way. Diego Schwartzman, love to watch him play, love his heart. Seems to me that he's struggling a little bit lately, struggling a little bit with the confidence and the results. So Diego needs to have a good showing here. Now, here we go, guys. If you have not seen this guy play, Karatsev, it reminds me, who's seen the movie The Natural with Robert Redford? If you have not seen The Natural, you need to watch it. It's one of the greatest movies ever made. And he starts out and he is this baseball phenom. His dad taught him how to play. He grew up on a farm. There looks like a character like he's Babe Ruth. He's on a train trip to start playing his baseball, and he strikes the guy out in 3 pitches, and then he gets shot. And he's not around baseball for like 20 years, and then he shows up, and he is like the greatest player ever. Did something like this happen to Karatsev? Like, what is his story? How do you go nowhere on the tour until you're 27 and then start playing top 10 players, looking in every way like you belong? Like, I watch him, and I'm like, how has he not done this before? You look at his strokes, like, strokes are awesome. You look at his composure, like, great. You look at the way he competes. You look at the wins he's pulling off. Like, how does this happen out of nowhere? What's your story, Karatsev? What happened to you? Because he's awesome. I would love to see this guy win the tournament. I would love that so much. I'd love to see him win a Grand Slam. We need something. Tour needs something. Fognini, always interesting to watch. Musetti, guys. Musetti. This is another one. He had a great tournament in Acapulco. Great tournament. Lots of flair. Like, watch his backhand. It's like a combination of like Richard Gasquet, Stan Wawrinka, a little bit of Federer in there. He's got flair all over the place. Loves to play from the back of the court to inside the court. Volleys look good. Touches good. Got a big personality. He's a lot of fun to watch. Love to see Musetti back it up at the Miami Open. That'd be awesome. Vukovic is having a great year. Wish him luck in this tournament. Tennis Sandgren, likable and a wacko at the same time. Like, you have to, some interviews, I'm like, I really like this guy. Other things he does, you're like, what is this problem? Rublev, making a big move on tour this year, playing some great tennis, just crushes every single ball. Incredible the way he does that. My knock on him is he only has one gear. It's like, how do you go through 2 weeks of tennis, 3 out of 5 sets, and just play crushing tennis for 2 weeks with no real plan B? So be interesting to see how he does. He's having a great year, though. Denis Shapovalov has been showing signs of life. I think when Denis Shapovalov first came on the tour, people were really, really hoping that he was going to be the next thing, that he would be a Grand Slam winner. People loved his spiciness. They loved his competitiveness. They loved his flair, his backhand, his jumping one-handed backhand, the lefty slider serve, the way he took out Rafa in Montreal. It's amazing. But I think the more he has gone on and become a little bit of a whiner, yelling at his box, he's put a lot of people off, including me. But I'm certainly willing to hang in there with you, Dennis. If you start winning, and quit the rapping, please. No more rapping. You do those things, we can fall in love with you because you got a lot to offer. Herbert Hercat, this guy's a great player, Hercats. But believe me, no one in the United States is like, hey, what time does Hercats play? Not happening here at the Miami Open. Sorry, we're just not that sophisticated a tennis crowd. Ronich could have a big tournament. Demon Hour, kind of been waiting for this guy to break loose. A lot of potential, fun to watch. Definitely doing well on the tour, 15th seed, but thought he'd do better, to be honest. Let's see what else do we got. Keenish Corey's making a comeback, been putting up some solid results. Kevin Anderson, a blast from the past. Let's see how he does. And then Tsitsipas could save tennis. I really, really like this guy. I love his game. I love his attitude lately. His fight is awesome. Surprised he didn't win Acapulco, especially how he got out of the gate so quickly against Zverev. Got to give Zverev credit there. But maybe Tsitsipas almost wants it too bad. I think the guy really, really wants it. He's really working hard. I'd love to see him get it. This would be a great tournament for him to win. He deserves a win, right? He deserves a break because he's really fighting. Like, you know how that is when you're fighting so hard, like you're trying the hardest you ever tried in your life and you're getting so close, but you keep falling short. At some point, you may, why am I working this hard? I don't know. I hope that never happens to him. I really love him, and I hope he breaks through, and I would love to see him win this tournament. Okay, going to stop sharing the screen, come back to you guys to end this broadcast, see what we got. Okay, we have the prime age in tennis is 20s, early 30s. Yeah, I guess so. Watch Karetsev. Hits the worst second serve ever. It can be not great, but I would say Alexander Zverev holds the title of the worst second serve. Tax reasons, Osaka plays for Japan. Maybe I should play for Japan. Got good taxes over there? What are the tax reasons? I'd love to know that. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That is my peak of the draw. I wish there was more to be excited about. I'll be excited for players that are going to get me excited in this tournament. I'll be rooting for definitely Tsitsipas. Want to see Medvedev go deep. Zverev, why not? Let's go deep. It's a video. He almost kills the umpire. What are you talking about? Oh, his video. So you're saying, oh, he hits the worst second. Okay, I'll look at Karetsev's second serve. So it's one serve. I see what you're saying. Okay. Love the video. I will look for that. I will look for that. Thank you. Yeah. So there you go, guys. There's my take. Watch the Miami Open. If you're a true tennis fan, if you're watching this, you're a true tennis fan. So if you can watch this, some dude in his kitchen at 10:38 at night talking about the Miami Open, for sure you're going to watch it, right? So there you go. All right, guys, please, 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 please like the video, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video.